Now to our other big story.
We were talking for a little bit. The door from the inside to outside opened up. An officer who I've known for a long time looked at me and then spit at me.
Tonight, Senate Majority Leader Bob Duff recalls what he called a terrible day at the Norwalk Police Department. The state senator telling Eyewitness News an officer spat at him after meeting with the police union back in July. Channel 2 Eyewitness News reporter Shante Passmore is on the story. Shante, what's the police department in Norwalk saying about the incident?
Well, Kevin, after meeting with State Senator Bob Duff on Friday, the police chief told Eyewitness News that he's reviewing the incident. The lawmaker says it happened July 24th, the same day the House passed the police accountability bill. On that date, Duff says the invite was marred with what he calls a show of bullying and intimidation. The police union invited him to the police department for a meeting, but he says several officers stormed the room demanding answers. Later, Duff explains an officer asked to speak to him, so the pair headed outside, and that's when he claims another officer spits at him. He says the moment followed more officers entering the parking lot where they asked him to leave. The reason we're hearing of this now is Duff says the police union asked for a meeting on the 10th over a potential endorsement. He tells me that's why he wrote a letter back explaining he would neither seek nor accept their union endorsement this year.
If they would treat somebody who looks like me, the Senate Majority Leader, and somebody who has a public platform that I do, what are they doing when the cameras aren't on? What are they doing to people who don't look like me and don't have that public platform that I do?
Eyewitness News did reach out to the Norwalk police chief, and he wrote this in part after yesterday's meeting. Although the accounts of what occurred differ somewhat, there is no question that an officer spitting on the ground and a sign of disrespect is completely unacceptable. The fact that it stemmed from a union meeting held at police headquarters is not an excuse, and the officer has acknowledged that and has agreed to meet with him. And the state senator says the tension with law enforcement did not end there. Coming up at 11, we'll dive into what he says happened after the police accountability bill passed and how he says he's not the only lawmaker facing backlash. Live at the digital desk, Shante Passmore, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.